Hello everyone. What the fuck? I'm so bad at this part. Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. What? Oh, I'm so nervous. Welcome back to my channel. It's been years since I've posted on this YouTube account. 2017 was when I posted my last video and we're now in the year 2020, so go figure. Okay, you know what? Put it back. Hello. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be starting a new series on my channel. It's called Wings and Wine. And what it basically is a follow-up from a video that I posted, UK chicken shop mukbang that I did a couple years ago. I got a burger, chips and a drink. And wings, for guess how much? £3, bro. I'm choking. All I remember is that was the most spontaneous thing that I've probably ever done in my life, is to come home with my food and just film myself eating, and it turned out to be the most viewed video that I've ever done. Probably the most viewed thing that I've ever done, period. I decided to take that and make a series out of it, and two things that I love, wine and wings. Can't go wrong. Anyway. I'm itching to crack open this bottle, this cheap ass £5 bottle of Echo Falls. I copped this from my local corner shop earlier still in preparation for this video. I do have an expensive bottle of wine in my kit. Ooh, this is the peach and mango one. I've had it before. I don't know why I'm moving, but it's been a while. My old friend. You know that noise, that. Ooh, yes, this is just what the doctor ordered, bro. Let me tell you. I don't know why I'm flexing like I'm not gonna keep refilling it. That's much more like it, to be honest. Okay, so I'll have a couple sips and I'll feel more open. Oh yeah, also, you might be wondering where the wings are. You lot are not ready. I'm gonna order the wings soon, because my Uber Eats orders have been coming mad quick recently, like as in I placed the order and 10 minutes later it's at my house, which is crazy. I don't want to get too fast. I've got to get up early tomorrow. Taste of that wine is taking me back. It's taking me back to... It's taking me back to summer. Yeah, I really want this to be like a space where I can laugh and joke and whatever, but obviously there's some things that I do need to clear up before I can like get into the more light-hearted stuff, do you know what I'm saying? So the reason why I stopped doing YouTube is because the last video that I posted, you can see that it wasn't, the vibe of it was not good. I was in a shit place. I had shit going on in my life. My mental was just deteriorating. So people that have been on my channel for a long time will know that I did used to talk a lot about my mental health and the struggles that I had with that, but I'm definitely, I wouldn't even say in a different space to where I was then. It's like I'm a completely different person. So with that last video, I didn't explain what was going on. You could just see that I wasn't happy. I was very flat. I didn't have no energy. You get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, I can't get the words out, but for fuck's sake. Where's that wine? Shit. Cheers. Ooh. I haven't drank alcohol for like a minute. So things kind of went down and then they went back up. It was like I was living in a bubble for a little bit, and YouTube wasn't even on my radar. Making videos or any like kind of goal for myself wasn't on my radar. I was in my first year of uni. I was going out all the time. Like, I was just chilling with my friends. Like, we was living our best lives. Like, we was out here. You get what I'm saying? Like, we was lit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we was having some fun. But what goes up must come down. That is the best way I can put it. A bitch came down. Summer 2018, I experienced a spout of depression, and it was like the worst that it had ever been. So it really changed the way that I was perceiving the world around me and what was going on, and I felt like I was changing and growing so much that it was confusing me. It was conflicting in my head, and I really just didn't want to play that out on the internet. I couldn't watch my old videos. In my old videos it was like laughing, joking, funny. Even I sound younger, I acted younger, I was younger, you know. I don't recognize that girl, do you know what I'm saying? I don't know who she is. Like, I lost her. It's like I don't know where she went. I don't know what happened to me. And I really never came to terms with that until about 2 weeks ago. I put everything on private for a little while. I didn't want people to see, because people would bring it up a lot. People would bring it up a lot and be like, how come you stopped doing this? How come you stopped making videos? Blah, blah, blah. And I didn't really have I didn't have the short answer. This is the long answer. I didn't have the short answer. I was like pushing people away. I didn't want people in my life anymore. And when you do that, you don't want them to be able to come on the internet and be able to see what you're doing. Do you get what I'm saying? This is the thing. I've been filming videos. I've got so many videos and so much footage that I've filmed of myself, but I never had the confidence to post it. I lost all confidence in myself because I didn't even know who I was anymore. I didn't. It's only a couple weeks ago, literally. I'm not even chatting shit. It's like a couple of weeks ago where I really had to sit with myself and be like, you're doing stuff. I'm holding myself back. Why? Why am I doing that to myself? Why am I torturing myself? For what? It just doesn't make any sense. Like, it's not fair and it's not okay for me to hold myself back anymore. I watched my old videos the other day and I went through all of them, every single one, and I had less resources than I had now. I had less money, I had less people around me, I had less experience in life, and yet I still had this confidence and belief in myself that, like, whatever I was doing, I was just having fun. You know what I mean? How comes I can't do that now? It doesn't make any sense, right? So that's what I'm pushing myself to do, because there's young girls out there that need to know that they can do what it is that they want to do. They can have the confidence to do these things, and they need to see that it's not easy. Like, people see the finished product of things all the time. We talk about this a lot. Instagram is a highlight reel. Social media is a highlight reel. People aren't coming online and posting their L's, really. It's more, wow, look at what I've done. And I would like for what I'm doing to be positive, but I would also like for it to be realistic. I got that part out of the way. I probably should have ordered the food like 10 minutes ago, then it would have been here by now, and then that would have made sense. But obviously my brain just doesn't work like a normal person's brain, so I'm gonna order the food now. I'm so sorry. I am going to I feel like I'm a bit waved already. It's not, oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, what was I saying? Order the food. The food is en route, by the way. Preparing my order. I bet it's gonna say they're on their way like any second now. At this point, it's just wine. It's not even wings and wine, it's just wine. Just wine and chat shit, basically. So far. I wanted to talk a bit about like my purpose, because I feel like in the past week or so I've really dig deep into what my purpose actually is. Deep down, all I want to do and what is most important to me in this life is helping young people and young people's mental health, and allowing young people who come from vulnerable backgrounds, who come from disadvantaged backgrounds, to see that what you're told you can't do. Man said the camera's hot. I didn't even know that could happen. What? Oh, the camera's overheating. Are you for real? The camera's overheating, the fucking sunlight is doing all kinds of fuckeries. I haven't ordered the fucking food. Talk about perfectionism. This is why my shit never comes out, because shit like this happens. Well, I guess I'm gonna go and let my camera cool down for a second. I ain't got nothing else to say yet. Basically, that's it. I'll see you lot in a minute. By the way, this is, I put a next, like, I've drank that glass now, and I've gone on to the next part. What? I'll finish the last glass of wine that I have had. No, you lot need to see this. If I could show you where my Uber delivery driver's gone. He's gone all the way to like Hove. He's actually in Hove. My man's in Hove. Basically, my order's ready and my driver's in Hove, and he's going away. He's going the wrong way. Yeah, so if you didn't know, I have my own radio show now. If you didn't know, now you do. You should probably lock in. Although I'm not on radio at the moment because COVID-19 kind of like fucked up everything that everyone's got going on. So maybe I should come a bit closer. Rah. This is mad because like, why do I move like this? It's like, I know when I'm editing the video I'm going to be like, rah, what are you doing? What am I doing? Okay, I know where to start. So I started doing camera work. I started filming for artists and musicians and like whoever in it, whoever wanted to film, DJs, whatever. Like I was just filming shit, and that took me to a lot of different places, a lot of different scenarios. I learned a lot through doing it. So basically, let me explain properly in it. Let me explain. I was in freelance camera work in the music industry for about a year. Yeah, for about a year. So while I said I was going through all of this shit and I wasn't doing YouTube, I was doing something. I was doing freelance camera work for a year, and I got to work with like some amazing people. I got to work with Jason Derulo. I don't know why everyone is talking shit about Jason Derulo. He's literally probably the nicest person I've ever met, ever. Like, he was so nice and so humble. I got to work with P Money. I love P Money. It's mad because if you was here from way back when I was doing videos before and I went to BBK Takeover, so many of the people who I saw perform and like who was there that day performing, I've had the privilege to work with them now and to do things with them. I just always loved grime, like where I grew up and shit. Like no one was really into it, no one around me anyway. And when I was in uni and that, I was always vibing out to grime, and it's mad to think that I've worked now and I have a rapport with so many people who I used to look up to and like look up to their music. Like, the people that I've met through working in music and doing music have been so like, people who are now my friends for life are people who I've met through working and doing things in music. Music is such a big part of my life. There's a truck backing up outside. It's on its way. It's here. It's finally here. What it is nacho wings. So basically it's wings with cheese and nachos and jalapenos and onions and whatever on top. So it's like pretty, it's quite a lot, like it's, you know what I'm saying. I can't believe that the video that I've done with the most views is of me eating on camera frass. Do you know what I'm saying? You can put bare work into things and it's just the stupid shit that you do that pays off. So look at that. Oh my gosh, there's bare steam coming off of it, you know. This wing, if it wants to focus. Hold up, let me do like a makeup tutorial in it. Look at that wing, bruv, and that is all like melted cheese on top of it. And do you know what the maddest thing is? I'm a vegetarian now, but I'm starting a series called Wings and Wine when I'm a vegetarian, but I always eat wings still. I can't help it at the end of the day. Ow! Yeah. The last eating video that I did, where I think the place was called, I still don't know what it's called. It's called Elroy's, I think, on White Horse Lane. I don't know if it's still there. White Horse Lane in Croydon. That was my shit, but this is a whole nother level. I had to get this for the video. Ooh, please, I beg, like, let me not drop this. This is like wings on a whole next level, and that's what I'm gonna try and do. I'm gonna try and find some sick places where I can get wings. I used to hate going on dates, like dinner dates. It's so awkward. Like, I'll just play with my food. Do you not get like that, where like eating in front of people just makes you feel like People that eat like that are tramps, you know. When I'm frass though, I would give this this food, these wings, I would give them a solid, I'll give them a 9 out of 10. I feel like the actual wings themselves, minus the nachos on top of it, are not like spectacular. They're just wings in it. This is where I'm eating it. Just because I don't want it to be all up in my mouth. I've got more control over what I'm eating if I'm picking at it. Whoops. Yeah, dinner dates are long. Dinner dates are very long. To be honest, instead of a guy take me to like a nice restaurant, I'd rather just go for a drink. It's not even about where you're going to take me on a date. It's more about who you are. Do you get what I'm saying? It's not about where we're going, it's about you. Are you for me or are you not for me? So if we're having a drink, it allows me to loosen up a little piece. It allows for me to be able to extract information out of you that you might not say when you're sober. You know what I mean? If I go to a nice restaurant, yeah, or whatever, and there's wings like this, and we're on a date, like how must I, what, like, where do we go from, what, like, how would it? No. Don't piss me off, blood. Don't piss me off. So yeah, as I was saying, I'm a vegetarian now, kind of. I try to eat more plant-based, but since we've been on lockdown, I was cooking in like weeks 1 to 3, and since then I've just like given up. Oh fucking hell, it's so annoying when you live on your own. Yeah, it's like I've got no one else to cook for, so it's like I'm making food and it's like I'm eating the same thing then the next day for my leftovers and blah blah blah. Like it gets so boring, so boring. I can't even explain to you how boring it is. I'm just so fussy, super fussy. I'm a very fussy eater. I feel like now that I'm a vegetarian, I'm a lot less fussy because it's like I'm picky with meat. I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah. I'm not as fast as I was in the first video. In the first video, I remember now. So in that first video that I did, that mukbang, yeah, I had come from a makeup event because I used to be proper. I still am into makeup, but it's not something I want to do online. I come from this event and it was giving out bare free like Bel Air champagne. Was it champagne? I think it was champagne. And I was so fast. Had you know when there's an open bar, and I've since then as well. But how? Listen, hold up. How was I 18 years old going to events with open bars and getting licked and coming back and filming videos and then getting nearly 50,000 views on the video? What? Like, I'ma just come back to the ends, pass through Chicken Shop on the way home and decided to film myself and they'd got 50k views. What? Make it make sense. But it would have been good if I was consistent from that point on, but that's just not what was written in the stars for me, man. You know what I mean? Cool. Ooh. You know what, that white, what is this again? Look at the way I'm holding it. Like fuck. I'm very transparent about the fact I'm a lightweight, and I haven't really drank that much since we've been in lockdown, but I'm not a big drinker. I don't really, I'm not a big drinker like that. I like to drink to loosen up a little piece when I'm out and about and I'm socialising, but when I'm at home on my own, like what's the need to drink? Right now I don't necessarily feel like I'm on my own because I'm talking with you guys, but in the grand scheme of things, no one's here. What else did I want to talk about, man? I wanted to talk about more like things that I've been doing over the past year. Okay, so I've just done so many things that I didn't think that I could do. You don't know what the future holds in it, like you never know. There's so many amazing things ahead of you that you can't even comprehend yet. When I tell you I've raved, listen, I've raved, but right now I'm missing a rave so much. I just want to go out. I've not wanted to go out this much ever. Except when I had no money to go out, but I was still going out. I had no peas and I was still out here. I filmed a set that I came out of hospital when I was really sick, and this is around the time that my freelancing career really started to take off. I literally pulled the hospital drip out of my arm, left the hospital, went to my house, picked up my equipment, and then I went to the location that I was going to film at, and I filmed. And I was so weak and so frail, I could barely hold my hands up to hold the camera, but I did it anyway. And that was like one of the first things that I had ever done. And you know, it's like a lot of it was putting a brave face on, and no one would have ever thought that I was going through some of the things that I was going through. And like, I don't mind that, you know what I mean? I don't mind that because it's a credit to my strength that people think that I carry it well, you know what I mean? I just gotta continue to do that. What's going on with my camera? I'm losing sunlight now. I'm losing my natural God-given source of light, and it's all kind of gone not the way that I expected it to go. Yeah, yeah, so yeah. So thank you. I don't know how to finish videos or do anything anymore. I don't. Yeah, I hope everyone is like safe and well. Sorry, this sounds so insincere because I'm about to burp. I hope that everyone is like well and looking after themselves, and obviously your families as well. And I know that it's really hard being at home, trust me. I know I'm literally on my own and I feel like I'm sick of seeing the same four walls and looking at the same fucking thing every single day, and it's really hard to keep motivated. It's really hard to keep doing the things that I need to do, that I'm obligated to do. It just is becoming really difficult. Me doing this has definitely given me something to do today at least, that I can look forward to. It's just giving me a bit of a release, a bit of a buzz. And there's no pressure to be creative or do anything, but to the people who want to do something but there's something inside of them that are holding them back, I'm here to tell you, don't let that hold you back anymore. If I can do it, you can fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? We all know I'm super shy. I know people like don't believe that, but I am really shy. So for me to like come and start doing this again is definitely I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. So you can do the same thing. If there's something you want to do, then do it. Like, really take this time and use it to your advantage where you can. And if you're going through a hard time, I promise you it's going to pass, and it's not going to be like that forever. And oftentimes when things have got really bad for me, I've been through some horrible, awful things, and so many people have, and so many people have got stories to tell where they go through these horrible, awful things and something amazing happens on the other side of it. Like I said, I pulled the cannula out my arm, my hand, whatever, and I went and I filmed a set, and then that was the beginning of me starting my freelance career, which led to me working with amazing people, going to amazing places, and all these amazing opportunities. You can attract anything into your life. You just have to put yourself in a position to receive it. If I wanted to be on TV, yeah, and I just sit here and say like, rah, like I want to be on TV, okay, I've set myself the goal, but I'm not putting myself in a position to let them opportunities attract themselves to me. Like God's gonna do God's part, but you gotta do your part as well. Do you know what I mean? The world is your oyster. You're never too old. You're not too young. You don't have a lack of resources. Like everything that you need and everything is perfect at this precise moment. Everyone has to start from somewhere. But don't let other people hold you back, because other people will put their lack of belief in themselves to do things onto you. If I didn't get to a stage where I said fuck them people, I don't live my life for them, so you know what I'm saying, up yours, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing today, and I wouldn't have met the people that I know, and I wouldn't have the incredible experiences that I have. Please look after yourself and your mental well-being. You know, my DMs are always open. If you ever need anyone to talk to, please reach out to me. Please do not suffer in silence. Things might get hard, but they will get better. When you plant a seed, it doesn't grow overnight, you get me? It's a process, and you have to water it and you have to look after the plant. It's mad because I've been growing plants during quarantine. This is just my natural state. I'm just like, it is what it is. That's the best advice I've ever given myself. Follow me on Instagram at tiatalks.tv if you want to like keep up to date with what I'm doing. Man's popular, what? Oh, it's Uber Eats. The important thing that I have to say before everyone goes is make sure you like the video, make sure you comment, because we're trying to come back with a bang, and make sure you subscribe. I know that some of you are like real G's from 2 years ago, you get what I'm saying, and you've been consistent with supporting me, and I appreciate that so much. So if you're already subscribed, I love you with my whole entire heart. It means the whole world to me. So I'm going to do some more story times. I'm not going to waffle as much as I used to in the previous ones, but when I tell you some madnesses have happened, when I tell you some madnesses have happened, mad things. The battery is going to start doing a mad thing again. So anyway, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, all of that. Follow me on Instagram, listen to my radio show. Thank you very much for watching this episode number 1 of episode number 1 of Wings and Wine, and I will see you all soon. I love you.